Howdy folks, Justin here. Today we are hopping into Arena. We have House Dagoth, House Telvanni, and House Warrior. I'm going to take House Dagoth. I feel like drafting Dagoth there today. Telboss Magister is a great card. We're going to take that. High Rock Summoner is not bad. Treasure Map's not bad. Orc Clan Captain's not bad. We're going to take the Orc Clan Captain right now. Lorcan Smith's good. Ash Piercer's good if we can get on theme here. I like Stone Throw a lot, and Dagoth in particular. Dagoth Oathman can be really good. Reachman Shaman is pretty solid. Take a Dagoth Dagger. I will take a Servant of Dagoth. I really like that card. Barrel Zara's Tinkering. Hell yeah. I'm in. Feasting Vulture, I guess. Ooh. Do we want to go try to be a control deck that hits Dwarven Colossus? Let's do it. Another Dagoth Oathman. Okay. Probably need Crown Quartermaster now. Probably need Reverberating Strike. Ooh. I like Rudder and Battlespear a lot. We just don't have the creatures to support it, so we're going to take a Wardcrafter. Mages Guild Recruit. I guess. Shulk Fabricant. We have a couple ways to trigger that. Or we take another Servant of Dagoth. I guess we're just going big here. Saidenid Courier is good. Aldrin Arms Master is pretty good. In this deck, I think I want Varanus Courier. We're getting weird here. This deck is getting weird. Quinral Burglar has to be the pick. Thorana's Lawman. Cliff Racer's a good card. Another Dagoth Oathman. Jeez. Giant Bat. Look at these 3-drops. This deck, man. This deck. I just need early stuff. I'm passing up good stuff for early stuff. Treasure Map. How many? Yeah, Treasure Map, I guess. Okay. I did the best I could. The dream, I guess, is to use Barrel Zara's Tinkering to turn Power Sphere, dude. Dwarven Colossus. The only Dwemer that never sees any play. Well, that's not true. There's a 3/5 that we saw several of. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm ready. Alright, we got the Dagoth Mirror. But yeah, we're going to Barrel Zara's Tinkering our way into a Dagoth there. We deserve it. Oh, this is absolutely atrocious. I'm throwing all this back. And hoping I don't get punished with a handful of unplayable crap. Okay. Saidenid into something. Greetings. Alright, actually, Wardcrafter into Saidenid could be pretty good. Or we can just save the Saidenid for later. But remember, we have boss late game. This is going to be an anxiety-inducing arena run, to say the least. Yeah, we're just going to do this so we can hopefully drop a 5/5 Dagoth Oathman next turn. That'd be pretty nice. Try to just retain control of this lane. Yeah, we're not doing anything else this turn, so let's just do this. In next turn, Dagoth Oathman maybe into a 2-drop as well, and Quinral Burglar the turn after that. Oh, my green creature! Ultimate Punish. Alright. Well, hopefully they can't answer Quinral Burglar. And that card just wins. Alternatively, next turn we can Reverberating Strike, Lorcan Smith, make this a 6/6, but yeah, I think we just gotta play Quinrell Burglar. The classic overpowered arena card. Alright, well, fuck it. Don't answer my burglar, bro. Don't burgle me. Not optimistic. They're looking at cards over here in their hand. Early cards. Cards they've been sitting on. Like Spirit Knife.
You've never understood my work.
Good lord with these fucking amulets. Okay. God damn. All my fucking moves here are bad. Oh, these 6th house amulets are so good for my opponent, even though it's such a horrible card to draft. They haven't shown any spells that interact with anything, so it might be that like we can use Dwarven Colossus and just win. I'm not sure what my plan is here. Except possibly just ignoring it.
Let's see if we can't reach an arrangement.
Wow. Okay.
You've never understood my work.
Wow.
Let's see if we can't reach an arrangement.
Okay. So, we're trying to grind through their stuff. We're going to take 11 here if my opponent decides to go face.
I sharpen weapons. Don't get weird.
Mm-hmm.
They're all out to get me. And now for a practical demonstration. Here's how it's done. I sharpen weapons. Don't get weird then. Ready to die.
Alright. So what are they sitting on? It's huge. They're on his Laman.
This might be handy.
Well, those will trade with that. And then it's Dwarven Colossus, which is, I guess, what we set out to do. I think they have a Dagoth there, though, to be honest.
Stand together.
I think this is just better.
I'm ready for you. I will not waste words on one so ugly.
Okay. Then we can get Dwarven Colossus next turn.
Take off.
It's Dagoth there.
Defeated. This is yours now.
Harmless insects.
Oh, okay, more here. Okay. What's that last card? Is it a lightning bolt? They're not playing it. Okay, so that's coming down. That's happening. That's happening. That's happening. Let's get some drain. Okay. I'm going to turn this into Dagoth. Sure. Alright, I'm ready. What kind of keyword we got? Drain. Yes. Alright. Dagoth, please. Alright, I'll take that too. And then we're gonna turn this into a 6-drop. Sweet. Value.
This might do in a pinch.
Alright. Feels good, man. Feels good. Feels Dagoth-y-ish. Do you have Dagoth there? Ooh. Spicy. Yeah? There we go. Iron Atronach lethal in arena. This seems like it should be a good run. We'll be right back for another one. Alright, here we go. I wanted to explain a little bit why I think that 6th House Amulet's bad in arena. On its own, it does almost nothing. And it's completely dependent on other things on the board to be good. And don't get me wrong, I drafted Barrelzar's Tinkering. But Barrelzar's Tinkering is like... I'm not drafting it because I think it's great. Although it is a blue silence effect. I mean, you can use it to get rid of a guard in your opponent controls or a troublesome drain creature or something like that. But 6th House Amulet's just such a huge risk that it helps you win when you're already ahead by making more favorable trades when your opponent thinks they can oppose what you're doing. And it does screw up your opponent's plans and math like that. But it's just so risky to me. I don't like Lower Kent Smith here at all. Okay. Keep Crown Quartermaster, can oppose a lot of 2-drops. Stone Throw like my only removal spell. There we go. So, we need them not to have like 1/1 with Ward. Wow, so I can actually just push a shitload of damage here.
Don't underestimate me.
Obviously weak to a Prophecy, but it turns on my Stone Throw for almost anything that they can play. And it also means that I could potentially, in a few turns, if this stays alive, trigger my Stone of Dagoth. Ah, Battle Rage Orc happened. Alright, well, fortunately, we do have Treasure Map to keep the stuff going. And next turn we can drop down a 4/4 Dagoth Oathman. And even slap a dagger on it. Or I guess we're slapping a dagger on this, but they know we have the dagger. Okay, we're doing some pretty good back and forth. Not excited about my inability to trigger my Servant of Dagoth next turn and it being my only play. Okay, opponent's got a lot of orcs. I think I still just play it. My opponent will probably respond to it, and then I can get the Quinral Burglar down. That's a 3rd Morkel Gatekeeper.
Let's see if we can't regenerate.
Yeah.
We'll find a way.
Okay. Well. See if they have another Morkel Gatekeeper to oppose my Quinral Burglar. They have a Cursed Spectre.
I sharpen weapons. Don't
It's not the end of the world.
wield them.
You underestimate this one.
I'm just going to oppose that responsibly. And then hopefully get there in the back of my Dwarven Colossus. Also, Quinral Burglar, pretty good Barrelzar's Tinkering target because it still costs 6 even if it has no abilities. That's a good kitty. I can do that pose.
I sharpen weapons. Don't care to wield them. I seek Almalexia's Lady Almalexia has redeemed me.
You underestimate this one.
Perhaps we can help one another.
So I'm playing this because
This one.
I would like for it to get drained. And even though beefing up my guys is tempting too. Oh, are you fucking kidding me, Trial of Flame?
Guides my hand.
Face me and die.
Okay.
Sorry it had to come to this.
Today, you take your end.
Yeah, we got our face ward back. We have lethal on board. That only gets rid of the ward on Tel'Vos Magister, so you have to kill one of the crappier creatures.
The lady guides my hand.
Yeah. Pretty good. I need the buff on here now, please. Nope.
Ill met. Before the 6th house.
Alright. That's a 9/8 regenerator, which is not ideal. Sure.
The lady guides my hand.
Got a big warrior deck here. Oh my god. Alright, Dwarven Colossus, I'm gonna need you to do your thing. 11/8 regenerator is going off here. Hopefully they've just expended all of their defensive stuff. Maybe they're staring at a stone throw right now. They're like, God damn it.
Lady guides my hand.
You can't defeat me.
Hey! Looks good, man. Let's get drained for good measure. Alright, regenerate. Hey, I have an 11 power regenerating creature now, too. Hey, we're twins! Alright, we'll be right back. Right on. Game 3. The deck that's going to try to turn Dwarven Colossus into Dagoth continues. We have some fun stuff. There's a couple Servants of Dagoth. The deck's a little awkward. It's definitely a little awkward. But, yeah. Having fun. Arena's just a great way to play with cards you don't get to see a lot. You can, explore the breadth of Legends, possibilities in the Arena. Our opponent is Penetradito. Didio. Cool. I'm going to keep Mage's Guild Recruit, but I'm not super thrilled about it. It's good on turn 5 as a way to trigger the plot on this thing. Oh, God. Alright, so our opponent's on Tribunal Temple. We don't want them to curve out and smash us around. A little worried about whatever that card might be. Oh, we drew the worst card in our deck to draw. Alright. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're going to frighten them into submission with our Mage's Guild Recruit. If this is an Ald Velothi assassin, we're having a problem. Like, we'll giant bat into it. Reluctantly. I really don't want to play anything this turn. Alright, let's highlight this like it's an action. We're going to play that just because it makes our Dagoth open a 4-4. Great work, recruit. Thanks for your service.
They've no move we can't
I'm going to get value? I mean, it's not great value, but it is technically value. Brilliant Experiment is in my opponent's arena deck. That's horrifying. Because of what it potentially means I'm going to get hit with. Like, if they have something in their deck that they're like, oh, I need a second one of those. Like, that's a problem. Maybe they're just unfact totems. Now, because they have the ring, a 4/4 on 3 for me is not, like, super, like, boss, but it is something that I can do. I'd love to get Nick Sound value next turn just so that I can, you know, hopefully get to a place where I can trigger the plot on Laura Canton Smith. Okay. Yeah. I mean, my opponent kind of sacrificed the card advantage they got from the Indral Mastermind trading with my Mage's Guild recruit, leaving me with a 1/4 body. I draw a 2-drop next turn. Suddenly I have a 3/6, which is pretty good. Deathhound. God damn it, I'm gonna have to play a 0 value one of these again. Alright, so Laura Canton Smith, giant bat next turn. I guess it's probably for the best we're not doing any damage to our opponent and drawing them extra cards because we can't deal with anything right now. But Thorana's Lawman, also a great Barrelzar's Tinkering target. Every card right now, a 1 in 22 chance of being an RNG Fiesta. What am I worried about? Healing Hands on Deathhound sounds like it'd just be an absolute nightmare for me. Turn that bad boy into a 7/7. No, yeah, I turned it into a 7/7. And then it would trade with this, go back down to 3/3. I giant bat, Laura Canton Smith, swing into it and kill it. So, like, that is possible. Knight of Nisus. Well, if they don't play the guard in that lane, I can kill the Knight of Nisus.
Awaiting your command.
They did. I can still kill. Wait. I can still kill a lot of stuff here.
Let's see if we can't reach an arrangement.
Including the Knight of Nisus. So that was a really good turn for us. Removed our opponent from the board. Established a bunch of stuff on the board. We got Wardcrafter for some favorable trades.
3 gods. 1
Yeah.
true fate. Justice.
Cool. Alright, treasure map. Awesome. Gonna equip a map there. Stone throw waiting in the wings. Now we just need to not get hit by Ice Storm. Our first turn prophecy is also like less than ideal. Oh, fuck, it's Bonewalker, too. Oh, my God. Well, that was really good for my opponent. 5/6 guard prophecy. Dwarven Colossus, I'm going to need you to do some heavy lifting.
The waters of life.
Good lord. Okay. Well. Alright, I do get to trigger my Servants of Dagoth. And stone throw this. And trade into one of these. So that was pretty good. Got that sweet stone throw value. Opponent's ramped, so they can play their Dwarven Colossus first. Okay. Well, that's good news, though, right? Because it means they can't... I mean, Thorana's Lawman matches up against Borgai here, like, phenomenally. And they don't have... even if they do have another Javelin-type effect, that just means Dwarven Colossus' chance of survival is that much better. And actually, them Javelining this and then swinging face, like, seems like it'd be okay because I'd have more cards. Using the ring last turn means they're not playing the Dwarven Colossus too, which is great. Hey Jazargo, how are you? You want some treats? That's a good Jazargo. There you go, kitty. Our Bloodline Outcast is not ideal. Yep, you put a crappy throwaway creature over here to gain your drain. I can put enough stuff over here to trade with that. So I'll take 7. They'll gain 7. Okay, so you sacrifice Brasilisk on the altar of Thorana's Lawman. Jazargo. Don't you want your treats? Where'd you go?
Your death will be painful.
And then Dwarven Colossus time. Alright, we got our Aldrin Arms Master. Imperial Reinforcements to oppose the Lawman.
Your orders. Your
Okay.
orders. How can I serve? Your orders.
Soul Split. Yep. Investing as much as they can on this board. This feels good, man. This feels real good.
Guess I'll have to kill you.
Blood and fire.
Alright, what's that last card that you didn't play when you have 5 open Magicka? Don't be a removal spell for my beautiful Colossus boy. They're kind of excited about their swinging. That was less of a delay than like I wanted to see.
I hear and obey. Acknowledge.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna get some clumsy shackles here. Shackling all my dudes. The good news is, actually, I get a keyword. Rally. I'm gonna play everything. I'm going to rally.
What have they been keeping safe for this one?
Alright, so I got a lot of stuff. Including a rallying Dwarven Colossus. This guy is a team cheerleading champion. Okay. So how are we doing? We're just getting here in the back of solid cards. Golden Saint's pretty good. Golden Saint's definitely pretty good. Does that do anything for us? No.
I keep a spare blade in my
Because I don't want to kill this. I'm just gonna like go like equip the dagger now because like I'm 100% hitting a Clockwork Scorpion and I'm gonna get drained and it's gonna be beautiful. I'm still gonna Barrels Arse Tinkering this into a 12 drop too because at this point every 12 drop is better than this. Okay, more Noble Pilgrim. I appreciate my opponent sticking in this game. I have a 1 in 11 chance of drawing the Tinkering. Hey. Alright, so 8, 19, I'm gonna have lethal.
Don't underestimate me.
Dagoth achieved in arena. Alright, we'll be right back for another one. Alright, game number 4. The quest for Dagoth has actually been achieved. When we turned Dwarven Colossus, we cracked open his husk and revealed the god inside. Such a grand and intoxicating essence. Our opponent is Clickstorm and is on Battle Mage. Battle Mage is... I'll be honest, Battle Mage is the last class I want to draft in Arena. Stone Throw is great, but I don't want it on turn 3 with this hand. Maybe if I had the Dagoth Dagger, I'd have thought about it. Okay, so Reflective Automaton trades better, so we're playing that. And with Warcrafter and Dagoth Dagger, we can trade with anything. I almost expect my opponent just to go Shadow now.
You want a book from here? You go through me.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna play this because I can Dagoth Dagger it. Or I'm sorry, Warcrafter it. And set up for an Oathman. Okay, well now I'm going to Dagoth Dagger Wardcrafter swing here. And take over the board.
Watch yourself now.
This one takes what he wants.
Next turn I can drop a 5/5 Dagoth Oathman on the board thanks to my green and blue friends.
They will perish in flame.
Or not. I think I still play an Oathman, or maybe I'm supposed to swing and play Nixhound.
This one takes what he wants.
No, it seems like it has to be right. Alright, if they have another Skaven, we're not in a great position. We're actually not in a great position in general. Like, I need to maintain this momentum the entire game in order to not lose. Because, like, I have very limited resources right now. Nixhound, holding Nixhound, proving to be good. Okay. Alright, so swing, Nixhound. I don't think I can maintain momentum with this hand, though. I kind of want to turn this into a 5-drop. Oh, fuck. Ghostgate Defender's good. What?
I come bearing gifts. I come bearing gifts.
Okay.
Witness the fury of House Dagoth.
Alright. I should have done it in a different order if that had been my plan, but... I forgot Steel Sword's blue. Alright, I have to ride these guys out. I have to not just lose all my dudes.
That honor can allow. Let's see if we can't
We are not a deck designed to do what we're trying to do right now. We are kind of a, like, grindy deck. That's good. That's a huge body we can put on the board.
This one takes what he wants.
Prophecy. Swung with the guy that dies to lightning bolt first.
Zen provides.
Not cool, bro. Okay. We got 3 lethal threats. Oh, it starts going face. Trial of Flame's not going to do it. Hey, Jazargo, what's up? Do you need some food? I'll feed you right after this game, okay? I gave you some treats just a minute ago. Here you, kitty. Come on up. Alright, what do we got? Okay. There's a storm brewing, Mr. Wayne. And it's not a click storm, not this time. Alright, they could... I don't think there's anything. 2 Gearwork spiders keep him alive. Cool, good game, bro. Lower Kent Smith. Awesome. Hey, we'll be right back for another one. Alright, we are here for game number 5 with Dagoth in versus Arena. How's it been? I mean, we're just kind of playing a pile of mid-range stuff. And it's working pretty well. It's working pretty well. All colors have been contributing on all cylinders. Our curve is a little weird, but we're not getting curved out against particularly harshly yet by anybody. Yeah, let's see. So, Saint Poba is our opponent. They're on Spell Sword. Let's see what we do against Spell Sword. Again, I just can't keep Lower Canton Smith. I'm going to draw a 1-drop here, and it's going to drive me nuts. Fuck. But still, like, you just can't. Yeah, can't do that. Leading with Wardcraft, when I have the Dagoth Dagger in hand, seems okay. Probably just going to force my opponent into the Shadow Lane, but if I don't, cool. Yeah, I think it's better to lead with this. The Saidenid Courier is not bad. But I think functionally I'm doing the same thing here. Although maybe they would have opposed the Saidenid Courier, whereas they're not going to oppose the Wardcrafter. But all it takes is like a 2-3 in hand for them to be interested in doing this, so I think that's okay.
We'll go at nightfall. Face me, you dog.
I come bearing gifts.
So, I'm doing this and hoping that they're okay with this trade, and then I'm going to Dagoth Dagger so I don't lose my guy. I'd like to draw something I can play alongside it. I just don't want them to do anything that they want to do with this. You know, they could equip a... Executioner. Well, the good news then is that my Dagoth Dagger equipped Saidenid Courier will trade with both of these. Alright, so something to play? I'm gonna go and break the rune. Alright, no punish. Next turn I can drop Servant of Dagoth, potentially. I think I'm more likely to play Aldrune Armsmaster. I don't like having my Orc Clan Captain over here. Maybe I shouldn't have played it at all. Okay. Now what's the move? I actually don't know if I play the Servant of Dagoth, if it's gonna be get the buff. Okay, good. Alright. My concern is that, like, there was a brief period where those interactions, like, weren't working the way that they were intuitive. Like, I'm glad to see that that's not the case anymore. So this moves my opponent over here. Dawnbreaker, by the way, great card. Great card.
Your blood will spill.
And now for a
Just start rallying.
Here's how it's done.
6/6 Thronos Lawman is functionally identical to a 5/5. I mean, like, it's not identical, but, like, in terms of, like, what I'm actually going to be able to do with it, it's pretty much identical. Yeah. These are all constructed-ish playable cards we have in play here.
The Warclaws and
Yeah, I'm going to trade all day. I don't need to get greedy.
here's
Oh man, I forgot to play this terrible card.
Your blood will spill.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll learn the spell.
Maybe, alright. I clicked on it, so they think it's an action. So they might play around Spirit Knife, which is a card I might realistically have been sitting on this whole game. Our opponent, by the way, saved Cyrodiil, so thank you also for your service. Excited. I mean, the Lawman's obviously a bomb. Like, it'll be nice to drop. Would appear my opponent has given up. Because they are dead without any runes being broken. Yeah. Well. Good night of you to see us off, Mr. Colossus. Alright. We will be back for another one. Alright, we are back for a 6th game with Dagoth. With the 6th house. 6th game with the 6th house. It's House Dagoth. I wish I knew where my... I like to burn incense down here when I'm playing like long series of games, but I can't... I don't know where my lighter is. I quit smoking a couple years ago, and there just aren't lighters laying around the house anymore. But that's okay, because you shouldn't smoke. It's fucking bad for you. Yeah. Dezargo's just kind of staring at me guiltily. What's going on with you, buddy? Are the other kids running around? 40 seconds? What the hell is this? Selena's in the corner, so Mina's off playing by herself. Come on up, kitty. You want to be a lap cat, don't you? Alright. Gold 985 is the hero of the people and on Telvanni. They have the ring. We want the ring. Oh, man. Oh. So the downside, right, to playing a deck with, like, strong mid-game, like, stuff like ours is that sometimes you just are going to get stomped in the early game. Why is it sticking? There we go. I hear there's, like, so much rumbling going on. I know it's all our, like, 10-month-old cat. Dezargo, are you here to report that Mina has lost her mind? Okay, so we have something we can play. Reflective Automaton. Solid. I mean, it looks built like a tank. Probably out of tank parts. Yeah, let's rock and roll. Cool. So our opponent not doing anything is good for us, obviously. But with the ring, like, I have to expect a 3-drop that can oppose our crappy 2-drop, and then we have no recourse. We can play an Aldrin Armsmaster and pray that we rally onto the servant of Dagoth, because then dropping a 7/7 will keep us into the game. Hey, okay. Well, now I'm really frightened, actually, because it's even scarier that they would have, like, similar mid-rangey stuff as we do. Yeah. I'm willing to double trade to keep this alive so I can drop my servant down in like, appropriately sized fashion here. I need to play Servant of Dagoth, actually, in Constructed. I am so impressed with this card every time I draft it. What would you put it in, though? Alright. Well. Please rally onto the Servant of Dagoth. Thorana's Lawman, of course, the last creature we wanted to rally onto. So our opponent's some kind of control thing. The only card they've played in 4 turns is Reverberating Strike. Okay. My rallying days are over. I've been sitting on that for a long time with no target.
I'll learn this spell. Let's see if we can't reach an arrangement. Here's how it's done.
Into a Prophecy, too. Ugh. I need a 5-power creature, something fierce. Dagoth Dagger is probably the best draw on my deck if this guy survives to my next turn. Just because it turns both of these on. Moonlight Werebat. Alright, Moonlight Werebat's not the end of the world. It doesn't trade with my 4/5. Just please, please, please give me a Dagoth Dagger. One time. Oh, man. This is such a... Well, it says beast, but it's such a beast of a prophecy. Oh, God. I take the greed. Oh. 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 Why are we losing to this? Okay. Dagoth Dagger still an amazing draw. We do have stuff. Like, Thorana's Lawman will turn these on, I guess. Bogus as hell.
This might be handy.
Alright, I'm doing nothing. Okay, so Steel Dagger will allow me to turn on my 5-power matter stuff if somehow my Reflective Automaton survives the next turn. That first card, probably a removal spell. Oh. Gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well, I went for the lethal. We're gonna have to backtrack and grind through this crap. I don't have anything green in play, but that's okay. Alright, we're playing Thorana's Lawman next turn. I am worried about what kind of giant stuff my opponent's been sitting on. They could have their own Thorana's Lawman. Mine's bigger. But Thorana's Lawman into these has to get me into this game. Cool. Actually relevant that it's been rallied onto. Now they can trade with it. Dagoth Dagger. Quinrell Burglar. So I'm going to play the Quinrell Burglar, right? Because... No. Still got to be this. Even though I can no longer activate my guys. This is tough. This is a tough one. They knew to drop a 1-drop creature over here to oppose this. Yep. Ooh, Spirit Knife. This is bad. It's real bad. There's Dagoth Dagger, actually. So, I do get to trade into this. They went face? Why? Okay. Barrels Arse Tinkering. Well, not quite your time, but it will be soon. Dagoth Dagger.
Witness the fury of House Dagoth.
Turns on my Ash Piercer. I have to find a way to gain advantage here. I feel like they are sitting on like an Iron Atronach or something. This is a good looking arena control deck. And like a good mid-range deck, we're trying to slog through it, but doesn't look great. Galen. Okay, Ash Piercer target. Although Quinroll Burglar is probably better sooner rather than later. What are they shuffling in? It's got to be something super annoying that they've been sitting on this whole game. Okay, no longer a good Ash Piercer target.
I have legal sanction to
Okay,
end
that's
your
fine.
life.
Well, I'm going to play Quinroll Burglar.
Khajiit will find a way in.
In the flame.
Because they've expended so much removal and control elements so far. Like, I believe that we're going to be able to deal with this. And if both these creatures die, this gets the buff from this, Ash Piercer kills this. That's the plan. That's the plan. Alright, gold 985. What are we doing? What do we got? I think they Galened in the Maces of Encumbrance, by the way. Which is frightening. Because maces that give +5/+4 are good. The legendary they chose was Galen. We chose Quinroll Burglar. Oh, the Dwarven Colossus might as well be legendary as far as power level goes. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Okay.
You cannot match Telvanni coming.
Okay. Cool. So, let's get to work.
Just do business. Repel the
Alright, what am I doing with all this stuff? That was awesome.
Perhaps we can help one another.
The flames take you.
Do not stand in this one's way.
I don't think I want to Ash Piercer anything right now. I'm just gonna pass. I think they have a 12 drop though. An Iron Atronach we can trade into. Sure. Cliff Racer? Finish off. It's a bummer. But we have done good things to the board here.
Legal sanction to end your life.
What? They shuffled Morag Tongue Assassins into their deck?
You cannot match Telvanni.
Okay. I need to... Fuck, that's annoying. I need to Barrels Ice tinkering that.
Sorry it had to come to this.
Before the sixth house.
Okay. That works for me. On board, they can't kill my guy. Now I need to draw Dwarven Spheres. Dwarven Colossus. Whatever that beast is that summons the balls.
Harmless insects. They dare
Cool.
face me?
I push 7 damage here without consequence, but
Perhaps
We're coming right back at you, buddy.
Witness the fury of house Dagoth.
Now they do still have those 7/6s. I mean, or I guess there's 6/5s, but they make guards, so they're not immediate threats. Holy shit! It's Falling Wizard. That's awesome. Play it. Do it, man. Yep. What happens? 5 to both of us. Into my Dwarven Colossus. It's so beautiful. Okay. Non-factor. Uninterrupted Colossus incoming. We swing with this because if there's some way this gets regenerated, it's obviously good. And then we swing face, but we're not giving him any extra stuff. Hey. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So like a good mid-range deck, we put up the best control game we could against a control deck. I mean, that's not actually how you should necessarily play it, but my opponent, it's an arena control deck, right? So it's not like a, you know, fully functional deck, just like ours is not a fully functional deck either. Top card, not green. Not a Morag Tong, whatever. One of these guys go. Alright. Opponent concedes. We are heading to the finals. Be right back, guys. Alright, we are 6-0 with mid-range Dagoth in Arena. And this has been fun. I think we've done a good job of playing for the board when appropriate, of pushing damage when appropriate. There's been some really close ones. Let's see how we do against Range Boom, the Master of Flesh on Redoran. Here we go. We have the ring. I'll keep the Soul Hand. Wardcrafter into Courier into 5/5 Oathman is the dream. I kept 2 cards as well. Alright, let's do this. So our Wardcrafter probably pushes them into the shadow. If it doesn't... Ooh.
There's only so much that
It's Wrathy Scion. Oh man. Can you imagine going double Oathman? It's a lot of value. Next turn, Varanus Courier. Hopefully to protect our Wardcrafter. Really need that not to have rallied onto a guard, please. They don't have anything? Awesome.
Your blood will spill.
Okay. And now we can drop down a couple of 5/5s into the field lane, get control of that. Looks like we're going to have to oppose this. And next turn it won't be as big, unfortunately. We are going to draw a card here. They're going to get a guard, which will eat our Wardcrafter. Okay, that's really good for them.
And make them mean something.
Looks like we're going to have to use the Dagoth Dagger. Or we use Ash Piercer. Which gets us into the field lane where we want to be. Put something on the board besides the giant bat. I want to keep trading though. So does my... Well, okay. Every play is bad. I'm just playing that. I don't want to, like, I don't need to hit them for 2 right now. Like, that seems like a horrible idea. Okay. Everybody's got mountain tyrants today.
Perhaps we can help one another.
Just gonna drop that down as just a warded body to hopefully trade. Maybe I should have swung, but because if they remove this and swing face, I can just Dagoth dagger and get a kill on that anyway. I didn't think that was necessary. Okay. Okay.
Witness the
Sorry
fury
it
of
had to
house
come to this.
Quinroll Burglar. First rune prophecy avoided, and we have a stone throw with a 7-power creature on the board. I suspect this gets removed, but if it doesn't, awesome. What do we got?
You will regret your heresies.
Wow.
I bring the tribunal's justice.
That's good. That's good. Now, do we stone throw it and go face?
Sorry it had to come to this.
Okay, now we hit a prophecy.
Hold them back, scourge.
So they have an answer. So I'm just going to start rallying.
Here's demonstration.
I think I'd rather rally onto the Nick sound just because of its ability to shackle things, but rallying onto the giant bat's good too, so I'll take it. What are they doing to this lane now? Aspect of her seam. Into a charge or a guard? Guard is so risky. I can't punish him for it, but... that's frightening. That's fucking annoying. I mean, I can kill it.
Here's sorry it had to come to this.
Alright, we're all in. I think we lose this game. Opponent is sitting on 7 cards. And they took the aspect of her scene, whereas we took the, what did we take? The Quinroll Burglar, which has done absolutely nothing this game.
I live to serve. Awaiting your command.
Okay. Hive Defender too, huh?
I will taste blood.
That's not actually great for them. I mean, we can just swing, and this survives. Tharana's Lawman.
The flames take you.
Don't be a nuisance.
Okay. Hopefully we can... Hopefully this guy stays alive. Kind of punish them for the play they made.
Godhood is like juggling. Things are
They have Vivek. That would explain why they are my final boss at 6-0. So we have Barrelzar's Tinkering as a way to kill them once they're at 0 life. And they have Prison Ship. Okay.
before the 6th house.
Alright, we're going to take 16 damage. And we don't have lethal. Even if we draw the Tinkering. It's just all fucking guard creatures.
Leave nothing.
Holy shit, dude.
Feel the wrath of a living god.
Fucking Vivek.
Glory.
There's the tinkering.
Kill them all.
So, Crown Quartermaster.
This might be handy.
Orcs at the ready.
Guess I'll have to go.
Witness the fury of House Dagoth.
I think that's the best we could do. Opponent is one-off lethal. I wonder if they just, like, early picked Vivek and, like, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna... That's frustrating. Is there a prophecy here that keeps us alive?
Son for son.
Okay, now they are no longer one-off lethal. Alright, well, that's frustrating as fuck. We will be right back for another one, guys. Vivek, fun, fair, and balanced in Arena. Alright, here we go. Game number 8. Bonus games is where we're at now. As we try to claw our way to 7 wins. Here we go. Kim699, Jack of Trades on Telvanni. Well, let's rock and roll. I'm going to keep the Dagoth Oathman just so I don't get locked out of this game. Okay, Reflective Automaton, Treasure Map, not bad cards. Little Nyx Hound action. See if our opponent is rocking any 2-drops.
What have they been keeping?
Directly into the Shadow Lane. Got it. Reflective Automaton. Let's not have that trigger. I'm gonna save the Ruthless Freebooter Treasure Map.
Have business with House Halalu.
Okay.
This one takes what he wants.
What RNG card have you gotten? Close call. Okay. Dagoth Oathman trades as a 3/3. Next turn, Nyx Hound, followed up by Ruthless Freebooter,
From here,
Treasure Map.
you go through me.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
Sure, Nyx Hound, Shackles, all this stuff.
My business is none
Okay.
of theirs.
Doesn't shackle that anymore.
Witness the fury of House Dagoth.
Arcanium Librarian grows.
Enemy spotted.
Alright, Cliff Racer it is then. Every turn that I don't do this, though, I'm running out of opportunities before I just draw my Scorpion.
I'm ready for you.
So I gotta do it now.
What have they been keeping safe for this one?
Okay. They have the Curse. No. No. Okay. Alright, sweet. They got nothing. Alright,
Orcs at the ready.
This one takes what
awesome. Awesome possum. Okay, Thorana's Lawman, Telvos Magister, Quinral Burglar. We got some good stuff here.
Don't
You have a Lightning Bolt?
underestimate me.
Or Cradle Crush?
join.
Ice Storm. Okay. That's funny they got this far. Ice Storm's a great card.
This one is very
So is Quinral Burglar. I'm not playing anything else. I just want them to answer this. Okay, guard. Aldrin Arms Master looks good here.
welcome to the shadows.
That's pretty good. There we go. Let's do this.
Today, you meet your
Okay.
end.
Are we finally going to get Quinral Burglar Redemption at the end of our arena run?
They'll never outsmart me.
Alondra Hexmage.
Your destruction
Brutal
is at hand.
Asslander.
Here's how it's done. Perhaps we can help one another. See if we can't reach an arrangement.
Ill met.
Khajiit will go through you.
Okay. 12-12 life, 12-12 drain, face ward. Bonewalker, good. Clockwork Scorpion, good. We knew that was in their deck. Potential for lethal next turn.
Die, Outlander.
Need that not to kill one of my dudes. It did. The game continues, except
Sorry it had to come to this.
that's gonna be it. Ash Piercer. We did it! Alright. That's how you arena with Dagoth. Pretty straightforward run. Got our ass handed to us one time. It worked out. Kind of an awkward deck too, so let's get our rewards and open them up and get that God Pack. Because we did summon Dagother himself. He made an appearance. He was so proud of us for drafting Dagoth.
Performance
Alright, so
is a true champion.
for about an hour of our time, we got 150 soul shards, 155 gold. Let's get these packs going. It's time for that God Pack. Mushroom Tower. It's a good card. Ash Berserker, no longer a good card. False Incarnate. Alright. Epics and rares. We're doing pretty good on the epics and rares. Sweet. Oh, wait, another one. 3 rares. These are pretty good packs. I mean, Legends has always been pretty good at rewarding you. Awesome. Hope you guys had fun. See you all on the ladder or possibly in arena.